or ownership of KSTP AM 1500 ESPN.
This is the place to talk about everything related to the home. Buying or selling real estate, financing and improvements that can help increase your home's value. This is Minnesota Home Talk on Score North. Here's your host, Jason Walgrave.
Good morning, folks, and welcome back. This is Minnesota Home Talk, and we are live on 1500 ESPN, baby. Yes, and we are back.
We're back. The band is back together.
Also known as Score North.
FKA Score North.
FK, what is that? FK.
Formerly known as.
I think it's still Score North, but we've now moved the ESPN logo above it. Because apparently it never ceased to be ESPN. We were just instructed by
He was talking out his booty on
management.
that one. That's what I have to say.
We were
management.
Talking out his whole booty.
we were hoodwinked and forced to say Score North for how long? Couple years?
Couple years.
Yeah.
Couple years. We got Theodore in studio with us again this morning. So
Theodore doesn't get a camera.
Theodore doesn't get a camera? What's going on here? We got to get how come that TV's not on?
I
It
pressed
is on. Just give me a minute.
Why aren't things working?
Things are working.
So 4th of July weekend.
Yep.
Overson, you and your lovely wife Jen are having a 4th of July party today, which is the 2nd of July.
Yeah.
I noticed that you changed it. So in years past, you've always called it the 4th of July party, but when you don't have it on the 4th, you've had folks show up on the 4th.
We've had 4th of July parties on July 2nd, and people show up on the 4th asking where the party's at.
Where is
And
everybody?
the party was here 2 days ago. So, yeah, we had to get away from that title. So I think the last time we did it, we called Independence Day Party. I think this year it was called Freedom Food Truck and
Freedom Food Trucks.
Fun Fireworks. Freedom Food Truck and Fireworks, I think. Something
Let's
like
see
that.
Here. Where is it here? It's got, it's called Freedom Food Truck and Fireworks.
Yeah, baby.
That's what it is. I'm excited.
It's
I'm
so
excited.
fun. If I had to take a guess, I think we're going to have over 200 people.
Oh, I think we're going to have 200 people too.
Yep.
So we're going to get Theodore up there, Evan, or what's going on?
We got up there for a second.
We got to get Theodore. He's excited. He's back in the studio. He went to bed early last night so that he could get up this morning. Hey, what did we do this morning when we came in? There's a little pinball machine in the hallway. That was kind of cool. Did you like playing pinball? Yeah. Yeah. Who won on the pinball?
Me.
You won?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Who? That's like the movie Big Daddy. And they're playing card games or something.
Yes.
I win. You always win. He's playing with the food delivery guy that brings some food up there so they can bring him in and play card games.
I haven't seen that in a long time. It's a good show.
I win.
All right, we got a big show planned this morning. We're talking about market updates. We do have the most recent stats hot off the press. Theodore's going to help out with those. We've got 7 fixes to avoid major foundation problems. So would you like to avoid foundation problems on your home? We'll be talking about that during the show. Talk about mortgages, rates. Of course, we're going to open up the phone lines right away. We have 4 tickets to a St. Paul Saints game to give away. So the best question this morning, we're going to give away 4 tickets to a Saints game. You know what else we're going to do? We're going to throw in a $50 gift card, a $50 Visa gift card, so that you can buy some ice cream sandwiches at the Saints game. The Overson's favorite food.
2 at a time.
Ice cream sandwiches. I think they're called Thelma's, I think. They're
2 at a
amazing.
time stacked together.
You just take bites like that?
Not like that, right? It's you
Vertical.
You stack vertical.
You make a sphere out of them.
You got to
You
stack
just
them.
take a whole bunch of ice cream sandwiches and you just
Mash them
smush them
together.
together.
Just
mold them into one giant one.
And then you just open your maw and go, and smash it against your face until it all fits in your mouth at once.
Theodore,
Pro tips.
do you like ice cream sandwiches?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is your favorite food? Would you say? Noodles,
Eileen's cookie.
Eileen's cookies your favorite. Well,
Very specific.
those
That's
are good. Those are
Okay.
good.
Okay.
All right, folks. Phone lines are open if you'd like to win 4 tickets to a Saints game and a $50 Visa gift card on us for the best real estate question. Give us a call at 651-647-2910 is the call number. Folks, you can give us a call. We'll keep the studio lines open throughout the show. 651-647-2910. We also have a text line. You can win via text. Text your real estate questions, anything and everything real estate related, 763-443-5664. The text line is 763-443-5664. If you'd like to win 4 tickets to St. Paul Saints game, along with a $50 Visa gift card, then give us a call with your real estate question. Best question's going to win this morning. And again, the text line is open at 763-443-5664. What do you think? Smoking hot listings? Evan, do you have them?
They're so hot.
Where's the fire extinguisher?
Not here.
It's actually in my backyard right now, right down by the beach where the fireworks are going to be.
Smart. That's smart.
There better be a fire extinguisher. There better be a couple of them.
Actually, my fire extinguisher is Evan.
It's Evan, yes.
It's Evan sitting there. I have this thing rigged up in our lake. It's a foot pump, and so Evan will have to foot pump, and he's got the hose, and he's foot pumping water from the lake to
Like the old school fire.
Yeah.
I didn't sign up for this.
just Walker's over there pumping the.
I just want to come for the food. The fireworks is the sort of thing that I go home for.
No. If I recall, Evan,
You're
this
the fire
is
marshal.
this is like 4 or 5 years ago. I think you were highly participating in the lighting of the fireworks, if I recall.
No.
Yeah, I think. Don't you remember it that way?
He's the honorary fire marshal
Honorary fire marshal.
at the party.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you are correct.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so. He was out there.
now I want no part in it. I'm afraid of fire. Yes, I do have the hot listings. by
All
the
right,
way.
let's do them. I'm gonna do
Whoa,
them quick.
Do what?
What's that?
The hot listings?
Hot listings.
Are you sure? I have them, but I don't know if I want to do them.
Hot listings. You know what? I'm gonna burn through them quick because we got a lot of stuff to talk about. First, we got a brand new listing up in St. Cloud, Minnesota, located at 230 35th Avenue North. It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom. Let's see, 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom.
1696 square feet.
1696 square feet. On the market for $175. I think we got a couple offers coming in this one. So if you're
This
interested,
one looks great.
Wait, we're going
This house
fast on
is-
hot listings.
Yeah, we're gonna go fast.
This one is great.
There you go. There are
This is
pictures.
this one's very nice inside.
Yes,
It's got updates.
Updates.
Man, it looks nice.
that's a pretty sweet, great rental property too. It'd be a fantastic investment property as well. So
Boom. There are all
there
the
you go.
pictures.
I love it. That's what we're talking about. We're doing speed listings today. Speed listings. Our next one on the list is
977 Sherburne Avenue in St. Paul.
St. Paul, Minnesota, 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,562 square feet, on the market for $350,000. This is also a fantastic property. A lot of square feet. It has a lot of bedrooms.
roof.
Great property.
It has pictures of the front of the house.
So that must be a coming soon.
I'm gonna guess that is a coming soon listing.
Coming soon at $350,000.
That's nice.
All right. You know what, Evan? We'll just stay on this page and we'll burn through them this way.
Wow, we're really gonna go
go
fast.
through them quick. All right, we've got a lake shore, a vacant lot up in the. This is kind of by the Breezy Point area in Merrifield, Minnesota. 1.6 acre lot. You've got 150 or 160 feet of lake shore. It's on Upper Mission Lake. And this property is on the market for $225,000. Opportunity to build your dream cabin in northern Minnesota. Moving down to, or over to Hudson rather, 77 Tribute Avenue in Hudson, Minnesota. 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 2,810 square feet, on the market for $475,000. Moving down to St. Paul. This one is 1647 Ames Avenue. 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,791 square feet, on the market for $270,000, single family home. We've got in Chaska, this is a fantastic Rambler brick front on, what is that?
Manuela.
2209 Manuela Drive. 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 3,734 square feet, on the market for $600,000.
A lot of brickwork on that
A
one.
lot of brickwork, really cool Rambler. We've got an exceptional luxury home on Prior Lake. It is located at 5388 Fairlawn Shores Trail Southeast. 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom, just under 4,000 square feet. This home has a walkout, unfinished basement. So we finished the basement. You're at 52 to 5,500 square feet. Incredible property.
Can I set up an 8-hour showing on July 4th and maybe just invite some friends over, get the feel for it before I
Yep,
buy it?
I think we could probably arrange that.
Okay.
We'll call Mark Gores.
Yep.
It's his listing. I'm sure he would love to accommodate that request.
Yeah, Mark. It's just going to be me and just 200 of my closest friends, and we just want to test the house out on July 4th.
And we need to test out the boat too.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
duh.
And the
of
docks.
course.
And the
Yeah,
dock.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and all that. So thanks,
Also,
Gores.
if food could be provided as a bonus.
That would be a bonus.
Price on this one, $2.5 million.
But this is an amazing house. By
It
the
is
way.
an incredible property.
awesome.
Absolutely incredible property. Investment opportunity. We've got a new price on our Docks Harbor listing up in Aiken, Minnesota, located at 39629 State Highway 18. 1.99 million. This property has a tremendous amount of updates and is ready for new ownership. If you're looking for that lake, it'd be a resort style living. This is an opportunity for you. In Aurora, Minnesota, this is by the Bawabix Giants Ridge area. We've got a commercial property and restaurant. So the business and the real estate is for sale, located at 103 Main Street North in Aurora. On the market for $600,000. This is right in downtown Aurora, right off of, it's on Main Street. Fantastic property, great opportunity for investment or owner-operator. Another lakeshore property in Prior Lake, Minnesota on Addison Drive, located at 20755 Addison Drive. 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 4,000 square feet. It's a 2.5-acre property with lakeshore on Fish Lake, on the market for $899,000. We have in Chaska, Minnesota, 618. What is that?
Tupelo?
Tupelo Way.
Tupelo?
Tupelo. Is it French?
Tupelo. Tupelo way. That's the Minnesota way. of saying
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Tupelo Way.
It's all Tupelo way up there.
5-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 4,032 square feet. On the market for $624,900. We've got a property in Afton, Minnesota, and that one is located at 15616 Upper 34th Street South. 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 3,863 square feet. This has incredible views of the St. Croix Valley. This property sits at the top of the bluff. There's only 2 other homes up there. Really exceptional property, and we've got it newly priced at $699,000. There we go.
Hang glider special.
Hang glider, yeah, or super zip line special.
Super zip line. If you ever wanted a 2,500 foot zip line, this is the house for you. Zip line this from here all the way down to the river. Bam.
And
There
if
you
you
go.
ever wanted to get more in-depth information on these, since we sped right on through them,
That's quick,
you
wasn't
can
it?
go to our website at minnesotahometalk.com. That's minnesotahometalk.com. And there's other stuff on there too, isn't there, Jason?
There's a lot of great stuff on there, Evan, and I appreciate the nice toss.
It's just
like
tons of
there you go.
nice stuff.
Property search. What's your home worth to do? Free market analysis. We've got all of our partners on there. Remax Advantage Plus. We've got Illuminate Home Loans, Pebble Creek Custom Homes, Bella Remodeling Roofing, Todd Rooker, Paragon. Of course, we've got our insurance expert and great producer Evan Little is in the studio. Last Switch, Nepsis, Credit Life, Trademark Title, Urban Landworks, Home Inspections with Neil Mullenberg, Spare Key, Sync Home Services, their home warranty company, EKJ Appraisals, Trend Home Staging, Sioux Falls Real Estate with Marcus Walgrave, Chestnut Cambro, and Jeff O'Brien provides the legal minutes. We have Rock, Pain-Free Patriots, Trust Vets, Riverland Bank, Keppers Plumbing, Home Media Innovations, Rental Management Guys, and Lift Up. Folks, be sure to check out our website, minnesotahometalk.com. It's got a lot of really cool stuff.
And if you just have just a general question, any question, anything you would ask
Anything.
Yahoo, you can ask us too by going to our website. We have an Ask a Question,
Yes.
Ask Us a Question button. Click on there, ask us a question. If we can't answer it, we will get you to the person who can.
And
Well-
if they can't answer it, then we'll just ask Google.
No, Yahoo.
Yahoo. Oh, yeah.
We're going to ask Jeeves.
Jeeves.
We're going to ask Jeeves it.
Who's Jeeves?
We'll Bing it for you.
Ask it. Isn't ask.com? I think that's a.
I think that's it. Yeah, I think so. This is
Man.
a search engine too. We'll ask it for you.
All right, folks, phone lines are open. If you'd like to win 4 tickets to a Saints game on us, 4 tickets to a Saints game, fantastic seats. All 4 seats are together along with a $50 Visa gift card so you can enjoy some ice cream sandwiches. Give us a call. Phone lines are open at 651-647-2910 is the call-in number. Give us a call at 651-647-2910. 2910. That is the call number of the studio. You can also win via text. Text your real estate questions, anything and everything real estate related. Our text line is 763-443-5664 to win St. Paul Saints tickets, 4 tickets, and a $50 Visa gift card on us. Text us your real estate questions to our text line at 763-443-5664. Again, the text line is 763-443-5664.
All right, we got a text question that just
Text
came in.
questions, all right.
I don't have their name yet, but they'll get it to me eventually. It's up on the screen here. With the summer season seeming to be so short and fleeting in Minnesota, along with the expenses involved in maintenance, what does putting an in-ground pool do to your property value?
All right, so that's a great question. The answer to that question is very different today than it was 3 years ago. Typically, it's not going to increase the value as much as it's going to cost you to do it. So, for example, pools right now are probably going to cost $100,000 when you throw in the fence and the landscaping and the cover and everything that goes with it. It will not increase the value of your home by $100,000. But today, buyers want pools more, especially in the last couple of years, have wanted swimming pools in Minnesota than any other time that I've seen in the last 20 years. And so it is a selling feature. You're not going to get dollar for dollar. $100,000 pool, maybe it increases the value of your home $30,000 to $50,000 maybe. And so, but if you're going to do it because you want the pool and you want to enjoy the pool and your kids are going to use it, you're going to use it. It's something that will probably be less desirable as the years go on. The reason people want it because COVID is, that's a big reason. People are spending more times in their homes. And so I think that if you're going to do a pool, do the pool because you want to use the pool. It's a great question.
It is a great question.
I think there's a second piece to this too that we could talk about a little bit, which is it's not just the maintenance costs. You pay for your home insurance if you have a pool, particularly depending on the area. You can pay a lot more, and that's mostly due to the liability risk. But then, of course, you have ongoing maintenance costs and stuff. And then that's the other thing too is the older the pool is, the more likely it is that the buyer goes, but the pool kind of just needs to be redone, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. And then it's a big selling consideration in that sense too. It
is. There's the older it is, the more maintenance items that are going to come up. So you've got the pool heater, you've got the liner. That's a big one. If you've got an automatic pool cover, that can be a costly one as well. So I think there's again, it's like if you're going to finish the basement and you want to put in this theater room, bar, entertainment area, do it because you're going to use it, not because it's going to increase the value of the home dollar for dollar.
Yeah.
Yep.
So great question, though. Folks, if you'd like to win tickets to a St. Paul Saints game this morning, we're giving away 4 tickets and a $50 Visa gift card for the best real estate question. You can text us your questions to 763-443-5664. That is the text line, 763-443-5664. Text us your real estate questions. The best real estate question is going to win 4 tickets to a St. Paul Saints game, along with a $50 Visa gift card, so you can buy a whole bunch of ice cream sandwiches. They're probably $5 each, so you can buy 10 of them.
Yep.
But they're good.
You can buy 10. You can eat 2 at a time.
Yeah.
Not a guarantee
that
they cost $5, but
I know.
We're thinking.
I'm thinking maybe. All right, Theodore, should we do some market statistics?
Sure.
That's why you came in this morning, didn't you?
Yeah.
Came in, you wanted to do the market stats. All right, here we go, buddy. Here's your copy. Here we go.
Slams pen on table in rage. I have to read?
Dad,
I came to run,
it's the
not to
weekend.
read.
You ready, buddy? All right, all right. Let's see what we got here. Let's get some.
Yeah, let's just punch the mic like 8 times. Oh, and break it.
Oh, we got a.
There we go. We'll just put it right there.
There.
We don't need that piece. Those are extra
Yeah,
pieces.
that's just spare parts.
All right, buddy, here we go.
Extras.
I just printed these off yesterday, so the newest statistics for Twin Cities, fresh, hot off the press. And things are looking good, specifically for inventory. So inventory of homes for sale right now, 7,600. Oh, that's your, sorry, Theodore. Inventory of homes for sale. My bad. Go ahead. Yeah.
7,687.
Correct. And a year ago, how much were they a year ago? Yep, that's one.
7,131.
So we've
I thought you
got.
said there was good news. There's only 500 more homes.
Well, the good news is inventory's up 8% from last time this year. But even better news, if you'll remember, a couple months ago we were at 4,900 homes for sale.
Yeah, I remember.
I mean, that was painful. And so now we're at 7,600. Still, we have a low inventory. I mean, those numbers are very low, but better. So,
Question for you, Jason.
yes, sir.
Okay. I remember when we got the first time we got below 10,000 listings,
Yes.
and it was like incredible. We're all looking here. It's like, we're under 10,000 listings.
Yes.
Never seen this before. Holy cow. Like, there's nothing out there. Well, then we've drifted lower. We've gotten all the way down to like 4,500 listings, right? And so now the question is, when are we going to see 10,000 listings again? You think we're going to hit that later this year?
I think we might hit 10,000 listings.
Yeah?
Yes, I do. Later
Okay.
this year.
Okay.
Keep in mind a normal or what I would consider a healthy market is like 25 to 27,000 listings. And we haven't been there for a very, very long time.
long time.
Way before COVID. So it's interesting because I had a conversation with a client last week, and they were convinced that the reason that home values had gone up so much is all COVID. COVID's the reason. Prices are so high because of COVID. They were talking about existing homes specifically. And I said, well, no, that's actually not the reason. The reason more so is the low inventory. And the reason there's a low inventory is because between 2010 and 2020, there were, so that 10-year period, that decade, there were 80% less homes built in the United States than any other 10-year period going back 50 years. So 80% less homes were built for a 10-year period. That's why the inventory is low. Low inventory means higher prices. So that is a more of a driver than COVID. COVID has certainly increased the cost of new construction, and so remodeling and those costs. But existing homes driven more by just homes weren't built for 10 years. Mm-hmm. So
here's the other thing too, going on the inventory deal. We are hearing that the market is slowing down, right? The market is slowing. I don't necessarily say that. I say the market is normalizing.
yeah, yep.
You can't, again, so you can't compare the market that we're going to be going into, future market here, to 2020 and 2021. You can't do it for interest rates. You can't do it for the real estate market because that wasn't normal. Those 2 years were not normal.
Right.
When you look at averages and stuff like that, you throw out the high one, you throw out the low one, you average everything else. You got to throw out 2020 and 2021 in anything you do because that is not normal.
That is not normal.
We're normalizing now, so don't freak out. This is normal.
This is normal.
This is what's supposed to happen.
This is what's supposed to happen. And keep in mind, folks, the average interest rate over the last 40 years, 8.25%. 8.25% on a 30-year fixed mortgage. That's the average over the last 40 years. So we want to keep that in mind when we're looking at what the today's rates are. Oh, we're coming back, Theodore. All right, sorry, buddy. All right, pending home sales. That was too long of a conversation, huh? We elaborated too much on the.
Yeah, we're not allowed to talk about like homes and stuff on this program. That's not what we do here.
Hey, are we supposed to focus, Theodore?
Yeah.
Yeah, get back and focus. All right, here we go. Pending home sales in the last 3 months, Theodore. Pending home sales in the last 3 months. Theodore, pending home sales in the last 3 months.
17,279.
Okay, and a year ago?
19,488.
So we've got pending home sales in the last 3 months down approximately 11%. I mean, I think we definitely feel that there's less sales in the last 3 months than last year. But because the inventory is up, it's definitely easier on buyers, right? It's not, you don't have, instead of 15 offers, there's only 3, or whatever the case is. So we've got pending home sales are down about 11%, pending home sales in the last 3 months. Median sale price currently is, it's a big number, isn't it? Yeah, first one.
375,000.
That's right. And a year ago at this time?
344,000.
So we've got the median sale price continues to go up monthly. It's up 9% from this time last year. So we had a client of ours, we're working with a relocating buyer, and their financial advisor had told them to not buy a home. They need to wait till next year. And 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 the reason was because they thought the interest rates might go down. So you're likely going to pay 8 to 10% more for that house, and they were looking in a $800,000 price range. So you're talking about $80,000 to $100,000 more, and so you can refinance next year, or you can refinance the year after. But if you wait to buy and appreciation continues like it has, you're going to pay 8 to 10% more for that house.
It's your forever home, not your forever loan. That's the slogan.
Yeah, that's great. I like that.
So yeah.
Put that on a T-shirt.
Yep. That's right.
Yeah.
So you buy a house now, so listen to us, okay? Everyone's got to listen to us.
Yes.
Last year when we were talking about there, we said, look, home prices are going to continue to go up. If you wait 1 year, you're going to pay more for the house. That just proves it right there. You're paying 9% more for the same house this year than you did last year.
Right.
Last year, we also said interest rates would go up too.
Yes,
And we did say that.
Yes.
And they did go up.
It took longer than we expected.
And they went up more than we thought.
That's true too.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
But so listen to us again, okay? Listen to us again. If you're on the fence of, do I buy now or do I buy next year? You need to buy now because home prices are going to continue to go up. They're not probably going to go up 9%, but I'm guessing they're still going to go up 2, 3, 4% for the next year.
Yeah.
So you're going to pay more for that same house next year than you will this year. But Mike, interest rates are higher. I think the interest rates are going to go down. Great. You buy the house now. And then when rates go down, you refinance your loan into the lower rate, and now you bought the house at a lower price, and now you have the lower rate.
But
Right.
Mike,
And if you're wrong and rates don't go down, then you have a year up on payments.
You also have one because you locked in at a lower rate than waiting next year.
I mean, let's just be real charitable and say that rates are exactly the same a year from now, right?
Okay. Yep. Okay.
I doubt that that's the case. But even then, it makes more sense to buy now. It is very, very rare for the situation to present itself that it makes sense to say waiting is the right call. It does happen. We have the calculator. We can show you the rent versus buying and stuff. There is crossover points in specific, like if your rental costs are super low and you don't have to move and those kinds of things. Sometimes it makes sense. It's super rare.
it is super rare.
True.
Also keep in mind, because you might be thinking, well, I don't want to spend money on a refinance. Well, guess what? There's no cost refis, which doesn't mean that it's no cost. It just means you roll in the cost of the refi. You have a little bit higher rate. So if the rates do go down a point or a point and a half, you have an opportunity to refinance and not have any out-of-pocket costs.
Yep.
So, folks, we got the phone lines. Oh, sorry, Mike.
You
Go
know
ahead.
what else is rare?
Talk to me.
That we're wrong.
Oh, come on. We've been wrong plenty of times.
No, Mike and I tell our wives every day how right we are.
Oh, I'm sure that's true.
And they
And they
hardly ever agree.
roll their eyes and shake their head and just walk away.
Yeah, you guys tell me that you guys are never wrong too, and I also roll my eyes and shake my head. I don't walk away. I just turn off your camera.
Right, and the mic. You turned
the
off
mic.
the mic and the camera.
He's at it again.
We got the phone lines open. If you'd like to win tickets to Saints game, we've got 4 tickets to a St. Paul Saints game on us, 651. The call-in number to the studio. So if you'd like to call in with a real estate question and win 4 tickets to a Saints game, along with a $50 Visa gift card, you can give us a call at 651-647-2910 is the call number to the studio. Give us a call to win 4 tickets to a Saints game and $50. Studio lines are open, 651-647-2910. We'll keep those studio lines open throughout the show. We also have a text line you can win via text. Anything and everything real estate related. Give us your questions. Text us your questions to win 4 tickets to a Saints game along with $50. The text line is 763-443-5664. The text line again is 763-443-5664 to win 4 tickets to a Saints game and a $50 gift card. All right, back to market updates. All right, Theodore, where's my sheet here? All right, here we go. Now we are talking about affordability index. Currently is, Theodore, what's the affordability index? Yes, sir. First one. Yep. Affordability index currently is 101. A year ago, we were at
142.
142.
Holy smokes.
So we've never gone below 100 on the affordability index.
Not since I've been doing the
Not
show.
in the 10 years that we've been all the three of us have been doing this together.
Yeah.
We're at 101. So the affordability is 29% less affordable than it was last year at this time.
Affordability index is a measure of the average income in a particular market and the average home cost in a market. If it's 100, that means the average income for that particular market is exactly what is needed to be made to afford the average home in that market.
It is notably, it is the average household income, not individual income.
Correct.
So the average household income is higher than the average individual income. It is not that much higher, though. Last time we were looking at this, the average household income in our statistical area was about 60,000. It's like 62, something like that. And it's probably gone up a little bit.
Yep.
But that means that right now, if you're making that in the household, you are right dead on for what the average house costs in our market for, matching affordability.
Yep. So I mean, anything around 100 is good, but were we ever at 200?
Yes.
We were at 212 or 20.
Yeah, the highest that I can remember was like 210 or 220,
Yeah.
somewhere in that range.
Yeah.
It's been hovering for most of my tenure on the show. It's
Yeah.
been hovering in like the 160s to 180s.
Yep. That makes sense.
And then it just started kind of going down notch by notch. And Theodore, where were we at last year
on the affordability index,
on
Theodore.
the affordability index?
Theodore. 142.
Squirrel.
Yeah, 142.
Okay, we're going to talk about homes per buyer, buddy. How many homes per buyer are there currently in the Twin Cities? I know it's hard to wrap your brain around that one, right?
That
Yep.
1.4.
Yeah, 1.4. That's exactly right. There's only 1.4 homes per buyer right now.
That's pretty good.
Hey, that's more than last
That's more
year.
than last year. There was only 1.1 homes per buyer. So that's down. Well, it's up actually 27%. Days on market, Theodore. How many days on market right now does it take to sell a home on average?
That one.
Like -2.
Yep.
23.
Sold before
Yep,
it's
that's
listed.
right. 23 days, the average days on market. And last year at this time,
24.
24. So homes are selling about 4% faster.
Quicker.
A little bit quicker this year.
Rates are higher, prices are up, home sells quicker.
Interesting. Average sale price. So the percentage of price received. What are homes selling for right now, Theodore?
104.1.
104.1% of list price. And last year at this time,
104.0%.
that's right, 0%, correct. So it's about the same. Homes are selling for about 4% higher than list price currently. And so that is, and that's high. I mean, I feel like this is about as high as we've seen it, 104%.
Yes.
It's been hovering around this
Yeah.
number for the last year or so.
103, 104.
But before the last year or so, that number, the statistical number for that, never went above 100.
No.
It was always hovering in the high 90s.
Yep, the 90s.
But yeah, that inversion where it is the norm that things go slightly above asking.
Folks, we got the phone lines open. If you'd like to win 4 tickets to a St. Paul Saints game, give us a call. The studio lines are open. It's 651. 4 tickets to a Saints game, $50 Visa gift card. 651, studio lines open. Give us a call with your real estate questions, 651-647-2910. The phone lines are open, folks. Give us a call. Anything and everything real estate related to win 4 tickets to a Saints game and $50 gift card. 651-647-2910. The text line, you can also win via text at 763-443-5664. The text line again, text your real estate questions to 763-443-5664.
I had a text question come in.
You did?
Yeah.
All right.
Text question came in, said, "I'd listened to your show before." This looks like it's Jerry from Prior Lake. Listened to your show before. Remember you guys talking about listing your home in specific price brackets, i.e. like 300 to 350, 400 to 450. I'm guessing we're talking about like search criteria that
Yes.
people search in that thing.
Yep.
My neighbor just listed his house at 352.5. What's the strategy there?
I have no idea. There is no strategy at 352.5. And here's why. So look, typically when buyers are setting up searches, I would say 500 and below, you're usually seeing in $25,000 increments. So if you're a buyer, you're going to be looking up to the 300 or 325 or 350. So if you're listed at 352, all the buyers that are looking up to 350, and that's a big pool. That's a big buyer pool. Your property's not going to show up. It's not
showing
show
up on the radar.
search.
Yeah.
And then there's what about the 299? I'm going to list it at 299. Well, if you have buyers that are looking up to 300, that's fine. You're going to capture them. But what about the buyer that's looking from 300 to 400 or 300 to 500? Buyers, don't typically start their search criteria at that 299 number. They're going to start it at 300. But the 352 number, you're just going to miss out on all those buyers that are looking up to 350. And it used to be that buyers, if their budget was, let's say it was, 490, they might set their search criteria at 500 because thinking they can get a few bucks off. They're not doing that anymore. I mean, the buyers that we're working with today, if their budget is 450, they're looking up to 450, max.
Yeah.
Because they know they're probably going to have to pay a little bit more, and so they don't want to look at stuff that's 460. But in this case, you're missing out on all those buyers looking up to 350.
Okay.
Great question.
I kind of went cross-eyed too there. As I was trying to figure out, okay, what's the strategy there? Is there something? Am I missing something? Is there something? Am I missing something at 352.5? It would be smarter to go at 350.
Yes.
Bingo.
Great question, Jerry. Appreciate you calling him. I think he stopped by the ice cream social last week.
Yeah, he did?
Yep.
Nice.
That was nice. We had a lot of people come out. Gave away like 125 servings of ice cream. So we appreciate everyone
How many of those went to you?
Well, I had one. Theodore had one. Joseph had one. Elian had one.
Did you mash them into a giant ball like I was saying?
No, but there was one little kid there, and she had two, and they're.
When Jason says he has
300
one,
grams of sugar.
he gave one to Theodore. Theodore took 2 bites of it and gave the rest to Jason. So he's not counting. He's not counting all the halves and the 3/4 that he got from his kids.
You typically don't give up the ice cream, do you? You probably usually eat that on your own, don't you? You like ice cream? Yes, you do. Folks, the phone lines are open at 651-647-2910 is the call-in number. Real estate questions, anything, everything real estate related. We're giving away 4 tickets to a Saints game and a $50 Visa gift card for the best question. Give us a call. Studio lines are open. 651-647-2910. The text line, you can also win via text. Text your real estate questions and win 4 tickets to a Saints game and a $50 gift card to, well, it's a Visa card, so you can use it however you prefer. The text line again is 763-443-5664. Text line again to win is 763-443-5664. Anything and everything real estate related? All right. What are we doing? 7 fixes?
Yeah.
7 fixes. What's up, buddy? You got to go to the bathroom? All right, Overson, you take over.
All right,
Come
we're going to go
dude.
through 7 fixes to avoid major foundation problems. 7 fixes to avoid major foundation.
Let's get through them all before they get back. Let's go.
Perfect.
Let's go. We can do this.
Makes perfect sense. This first one: improve grading. The slope of a property may direct water towards the base of a single-family house, or away from the single-family house or multifamily dwelling, towards the house or away from the house. Cracks are opening in the foundation, then allow it to enter, as well as through higher level walls, the roof, and other entry points. Be sure to make sure the grade slopes away from the house. And this is from Bill Corburn, a structure engineer whose company is near Annapolis, Maryland. So grading is the number one thing on the list to avoid major foundation problems. And it's simple and it makes complete sense.
Yep.
And it's one of those things where just a lot of people miss it.
A lot of people miss it, and it's, you don't realize it a lot of times because you've got some landscaping around the house. You've got your rock and your mulch and the bushes start to grow, and you're not noticing that slope is sloping to the foundation. And if it is, you're going to have potential water issues, and it's an easy fix. And it can certainly prevent a whole lot of problems in the basement.
What you don't want to do is notice that there's a slope going towards your house and then just put more mulch or rock closer to the house and build that up so it looks like it's sloping away from the house.
Right. You have
The
to fix
ground
the grade.
itself,
Yes.
the ground itself has to be sloping away from the house. So sometimes you might have to, you might have to pull that stuff back away, look at that foundation grade, right? And see if it's going towards or away, and you're going to have to add dirt if it's going towards the house.
Number 2 on the list, waterproof a foundation. We just had this done on a property of ours. We had the basement full waterproofing done. So they came in and they did drain tile around the interior, and then they put up, it's like a corrugated plastic that goes from the floor all the way to the ceiling. And so if moisture comes, it goes down into the drain tile. Pretty fascinated system, actually. I hadn't seen it done like that before. But waterproofing, and on new construction, they waterproof and they seal the foundation on the front, on the inside and the outside.
Oh, nice.
There's some great companies out there. Safe Basements does a phenomenal job. They can come in and repair and waterproof any basement in Minnesota. So waterproofing a foundation is a wonderful way to prevent foundation issues, and it's number 2 on the list. Number 3, install gutters and downspouts. So number 1 was the grading. Grading and gutters are the 2 biggest things you can do to prevent foundation issues and water in your basement. I would say 95% of the time you can correct any water intrusion or wet basements by doing those 2 things. And the gutters, there's a handful of really good gutter companies out there. There's the leaf guard, so you can have the gutter helmets, so you don't have to worry about the leaves and stuff. But it's being number 3 on the list. Install gutters and downspouts. It's taking the rain that comes off your roof and it's pushing it out, so it's not going down the foundation.
I want to be 100% clear here. Grading, much more important than your gutters.
Oh, yeah.
Because ultimately speaking, the gutters control the water flow off your roof, but then it comes down to the ground next to your house.
Right.
So if the grading is off, even if you have really nice gutters and a really well-planned water layout for those gutters, if then it just pools on the ground and runs next to your house, it doesn't matter that you did all this great water control and, there's no gaps or anything like that. Ultimately speaking, your grading is the number 1 thing.
Grading is critical, absolutely. Number 4 on our list, keep large. And folks, we're talking about the 7 fixes to avoid major foundation problems. Number 4, keep large trees and bushes away from a house. We just had, holy smokes. We just had somebody out that trimmed up we had some big branches on a big larger tree, and they're getting close to the house. But you see that when you build new homes, the buyers and the homeowners, they go out and they buy these nice, cute little plants and these nice little trees, and they plant them all around the house, and it looks great. But those get bigger, and as they get bigger, they become an issue. Large trees they can crack the foundation. They can get under the floor in the basement. Also, some of those big trees, you'll see having issues in the sewer, in your sewer.
Yes.
So you got to watch out. It's number 4 on the list.
Yeah. Trees also, trees are real nice. I like trees. I like being in the shade. Trees also fall down.
Yes, they do.
There's a whole lot of downsides to having big trees right next to your house. And this is coming from a guy who lives in a 1-story home that has 2 gigantic trees looming above it on either side. So I am woefully aware, but I can't really remove them at this point. But the small tree, it's okay.
Small tree.
But once you get past that medium-sized tree into the big tree, that's where it starts to become real problematic.
It does. So keep that in mind. It's number 4 on the list. Number 5, don't ignore cracks in the foundation. Don't ignore cracks in the foundation. So,
don't they just go away?
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, that's right.
Look, slap some paint on it. Problem solved.
Just put a big bush right in front of the crack. Then you don't have to see the crack.
From the outside, yeah.
Right.
If you see it from the inside, I recommend chewing up some gum and press that gum in there nice and tight and then just paint over it.
So it of course it depends.
Masonry gum, of course.
It of course depends on the size of the crack. In Minnesota, we kid about there's two types of concrete. There's the concrete that is cracked, and there's the concrete that will crack. And so in new construction, they'll put in systems like Zip Strip to control the cracking, but keep an eye on the cracks and don't ignore them. Make sure you seal them, or there's different things you can do to prevent foundation issues.
And I tell you what, if you do have cracks in foundation, stuff like that, I know Safe Basements,
Yep.
they have some really unique ways to fix that. That's not putting in a brand new foundation. They have a lot of unique ways to address certain foundation issues that will be surprisingly to you of how little they cost compared to a complete new foundation.
And some of it, I mean, like, you shouldn't ever ignore a crack.
Right.
However, there are cracks that are literally supposed to happen where they're at stress points where it's like, yep, that's expected.
Supposed to be there.
Now, that said, of course, a lot of houses, most houses, have basements. If your slab in the basement itself below the frost grate is cracking, that's not good.
Right.
If it's, the stuff at the frost line and stuff, that's more expected, have someone out to look at it.
And if it's heaving,
If it's heaving, not good.
We got some problems.
That's
Yeah.
a different conversation.
Yeah.
Number 6 on our list, we're talking about 7 fixes to avoid major foundation problems. Number 6 is check for significant leaks and stains, especially in the basement. So if you have an unfinished basement, this is easier to keep an eye on, right? If there is water stains or there's a water stain or it came from somewhere. I think with buyers, when they're purchasing homes, they want to know, did you have water problem or was there water intrusion? That's fine as long as did you fix it? And what was the remedy and was it taken care of? And so let's try to identify where those leaks and stains came from and address them. Folks, we got the phone lines open at 651-647-2910. If you'd like to win 4 tickets to a St. Paul Saints game on us and a $50 Visa gift card to buy ice cream sandwiches, we believe they're only $5, so that should yield you 10 ice cream sandwiches and 4 tickets to the St. Paul Saints game. Give us a call with your real estate questions at 651-647-2910 is the call number. 651. Give us a call. Anything and everything real estate related. Give us a call to win Saints tickets at 651-647-2910. We also have a text line. You can win via text. Text your real estate questions to 763-443-5664. The text line again is 763-443-5664 to win 4 tickets to a Saints game and a $50 Visa gift card.
And we did get a text question.
All right. What do
He
we got?
texts every show. It's Andy.
What's up, Andy?
If a lack of new homes being built impacted home values, which we were talking about before, has there been any increase in new homes built recently? Lots of new ones here, but maybe not everywhere. Is there a measure I can follow? He went on. Hang on. No, that's it. That's right. I condensed it. We're good.
You know what? That brings up a great question. I'll get the data for next week's show. What percentage of total homes sold right now are new construction? And we can compare it to, last year. It's a great question. There's more homes being built now than there were 10 years ago, certainly. And I feel like the last 3-4 years, it's been about the same amount of new construction. The biggest challenge is land availability and development. National builders probably develop the most land, but they're coming in, they buy the land, they develop it, they build their homes, and that's a process. I mean, it can take 6 to 18 months to start building a development or start developing the land, and then another 6 to 9 months to build the homes. So, but I don't feel like there's a lot more new construction than there has been in the last few years.
I mean, so I think there's more new construction purchase agreements out there. Building is slower now.
Yeah.
Back in the day, so before COVID, right?
That's a great
We
point.
talked about before COVID, what was the average build time? You got your average 2-story house that you're going to be building in, outer ring suburb was...
I mean, we're talking, 4 months, 4 or 5
4 to
months.
6 months.
120 to 150 days, and now that's, you add 2-3 months.
I mean, I think the average right now, if you talk to any builder,
9 months.
I think you're 9 to 12 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some are longer depending on the type of build.
Yep.
So you got to take that into consideration too. There's purchase agreements for new construction out there, but how fast can they get them built and get someone moved
Right.
in is a different story. You know what I mean?
And the bigger the home or the more custom it is, it's going to take 12 to 18 months. So
And so then you got to remember too. So all the pieces along the way of a new construction home, right? You have to get your plans put together. Well, if you're getting a custom home drafted, well, that draftsman or draftswoman is also busy working on the other ones because there's been a lot of new construction. So now that maybe takes an extra week or two.
Yes.
And then when you submit your plans to the city to get a permit, well, now the city is also backed up because of the amount of new construction going on. So
Yes.
now the city used to take 2 weeks to approve a plan. Now they're at 4 weeks.
4 weeks or 5 weeks.
So everything along the way just kind of starts stretching this out.
Yep.
Right. And if the city doesn't approve your plan and they kick it back because you got to do this or do that, well, you got to redraft,
Yes.
resubmit, wait your 4 weeks
Yeah.
with the city again. So it's not just, framers are slow, or it's not just HVAC is slow or something like this. It's literally every piece along the way is just adding a little more time to it. And you take 10,000 pieces that are taking a little bit longer. Now you're at 9 to 12 months to build a house.
And that's just single family homes too. When you're
Yes.
talking about building apartment buildings or condos or any sort of
commercial.
exactly, it's whole extra layers. It's no longer, what's the impact of building a single family home on a single family home lot? Easy.
Right.
That, we don't need an environmental impact report for that. We don't need to worry about, is the ground stable enough to sustain a 3.5 story building, that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And once you add those factors in, man, there's a lot of work to be done when you're building something that's bigger than your average 1 or 2 occupancy
Yes,
property.
there is. Folks, we got the phone lines open at 651-647-2910. That's the studio lines. We're giving away 4 tickets to a Saints game along with a $50 gift card to buy some ice cream, sandwiches, or whatever you prefer. Give us a call with your real estate question to win. 651-647-2910. That is the studio line. We also have a text line, folks. You can text your questions to win as well. The text line is 763-443-5664. That is the text line. Give us your questions via text to win 4 tickets to a Saints game and $50. Text line is 763-443-5664. 7 fixes to avoid major foundation problems.
We got one more, right?
We got, yes, one more. Learn why interior or patio floors may be slanting. So you've got the stoop. Maybe you've got your front stoop or even the walkout.
Oh, yeah.
And that's slanting again towards the house. I mean, folks, this is worse than your grade.
There's the other thing,
because you've
too.
got the concrete hard surface that flows right into the foundation.
The other thing, too, you see this all the time on older houses, including mine. The front steps, your door is 3 steps up because the foundation sticks out of the ground a little bit. And so you have, 2 or 3 steps to get up to your door. And there's basically a concrete pad there that's those 2 steps and so on. And most people don't notice this, but sometimes those disconnect from the house
Yes.
because they're actually just slightly leaning away more than they originally were.
Yep.
And that means something has moved for some reason. It means water's probably going somewhere.
Yeah.
These are the things that you need to hunt down
And
because
it's not going away from your foundation.
right. It just keeps getting worse and worse over time.
And there's some pretty easy and affordable remedies for that. There's mud jacking.
Yeah.
Where they'll come in and they'll either put a foam or a concrete and it'll take that slab and it'll push it up so that the water runs away from the house.
Is that what mud jacking is? I thought it was something else.
I don't even want to know. We're going to leave that one right there.
It's affordable and it can, some things are just cosmetic, right? So if you've got walk out to the street and you've got, pavers or whatever, and they're a little uneven, they can come out and fix that too. That's, if it's 50 feet away from your house, it's not going to affect your foundation. But Maybe you don't want puddles forming on your walkway.
Right. And in the winter, you got ice that forms and accumulates, and so
You have your nice little lake you have to walk across that turns into a glare ice, and it's generally not that expensive.
No.
It's certainly a lot cheaper than having someone come out and re-pour all the concrete. And sometimes that's the only remedy. It's
Yep.
true, but mud jacking and there are a couple other remedies that are similar that very, very affordable.
I mean, if you're into if you want free balance training,
yeah.
leave that ice out there. Just
Yeah.
you get your balance training in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Yeah, prepares you for your trips in the winter.
Just wear your track spikes everywhere you go.
First you must cross the bridge, and then you are prepared.
So next week, Overson, I want to talk about. We had a
Yes.
fantastic meeting with Luminate Bank this week, and you guys have some programs that you're going to be launching, some new construction, some extended lock programs, some really cool stuff, some portfolio lending.
Yep.
And so I'm really excited to go over those things next week.
But we have a special guest next week too,
Yes, absolutely.
Mr. Jonathan Walgrave. We're going to talk about short-term rentals versus long-term rentals. Right? Short-term rentals, they're your Airbnb, your VRBOs. What do those look like if you're going to buy one and do the short-term rental gig versus doing a long-term rental, which is you're buying an investment property and you're doing 1-2 year leases and stuff like that with renters. I'm going to cover the pros, the cons, some tax information about both sides of the coin. The pros and cons of the tax benefits that come along with each one. You're going to want to tune in for that. Jonathan is a wealth of knowledge when it comes to this.
Yes, he is very, very well versed. John he's really smart, and so I'm super excited. To have him on the
That's what
show.
he does for a living.
Yep.
He does accounting for a lot of people that have short-term rentals. That's kind of his main accounting specialty. And so you're going to want to tune in next week and get all the pros and cons of short-term versus long-term rentals.
Absolutely, folks. We hope everybody has a fantastic 4th of July weekend. Theodore, do you have any last thoughts? Do you want to say hi to Mom, or you want to wish anybody a fantastic 4th of July weekend? What would you like to say? How'd you like to close out the show?
At night, don't light off fireworks because I can't fall asleep.
Public service announcement.
that-
Get some
That
earplugs,
is great
kiddo.
advice.
It's fireworks season.
It is funny because Theodore and I, we went to bed early last night, and we both were, we were awakened. I think the kids were like literally 5 feet from my house, and they were launching whatever. So, but hey, folks, have a wonderful 4th of July weekend. Be safe, and we will be back next week.
It sounded like lightning.
Thunder and lightning, right? It was loud. Do you have a house that needs a lot of work? You're ready to sell, but you think no one will buy because of the condition? Would you like to sell and close as little as 7 days, folks? Please give us a call. We have clients that are buying properties that need all levels of renovation. They are cash buyers looking to purchase right now. Give us a call or check us out online at MinnesotaHometalk.com, folks. That's MinnesotaHometalk.com. Happy 4th!
Bye.
Dun, dun.
That was easy.
That-
Necessarily those of the management or ownership of